and the other courses that we have?
Well, what makes them extra special is the fact that they are much more practical. So students will have the opportunity to see a lot of role plays, a lot of real life interactions. Like you mentioned in these two courses, practicing in the kitchen and describing your house, they're also going to learn tons of vocabulary for everyday situations. In my case, the course that we recently recorded and that will soon be in our platform, we had a lot of role plays with different members of the team. So it's also great to practice accents, right? Your listening skills and seeing the difference between everybody's pronunciation, because we bring in more people. In our courses, usually you have only one teacher throughout the whole course, but in our workshops, we bring in 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 different people for you to see the different interactions in special scenarios. So in the kitchen, in the house. In my case, in my workshop, it's about your first day at work. So everyday interactions or common interactions that you would have with your co-workers, with your colleagues. So workshops are very, very fun if students want to learn vocabulary, practice their listening, and, well, see how to apply all the language, the concepts, the vocabulary, the structures in real life scenarios. So it's really great. I highly recommend them. And I believe why that there is another course that we launched today. Is that so? Tell us a little more about that.
Yes, G, that's right. But you know, before I tell about that course, there is something really, really important that I want to mention, that is closed captions. Remember that we have the feature of closed captions, subtitles. You go down here and I think it's on this side, you see a button that says CC. Click there and activate the closed captions, the subtitles. You will see the subtitles, the closed captions here, and it will help you as well with you reading. And if you are starting, that's a great tool to be able to understand more in this live, and of course, learn more. Now, G, with this course that you mentioned, it is a great course that just was launched an hour ago. So brand new. Maybe some people already started taking it and said, I'm going to stop and I'm coming to the live and then I'll continue. If you already started, let us know. And this course, it's all about pronunciation. So this is the first of a trilogy, of a saga of pronunciation courses. We know that pronunciation in English, it's different from Spanish, right? And we need to learn and understand those differences. So this is the first one. Go and take it. We are going to share the link as well in the resources, so you can go check. Not yet, after we finish, you can go check it and you can start improving your pronunciation and getting a better English pronunciation. What do you think about this new saga of courses that we are releasing now, Gina?
Oh, I love that students will have more options to practice, to learn the rules behind why we pronounce certain words words the way we do, but not just the rules, but to see the teacher there, to be able to understand the movements. I think it's so important, not just to listen, but to look at a person, to look at the native speaker and see the way their mouth, their muscles, as the jaw moves, because that's a big part of learning how to pronounce certain words, to see the movements. So very excited for all of our students that they're going to have this new saga, this new trilogy of courses to practice one of the aspects that our students want to practice the most. Honestly, a lot of our students say, please, pronunciation, I want to improve. I want to neutralize maybe my accent and learn how to pronounce words that sound very similar. So enjoy, go check that out after our live session and enjoy. And of course, always give us your feedback, but really, really great offer that's coming for our students.
Amazing, G. I totally agree. Pronunciation is very important, and this is just the beginning. And you mentioned something important, to learn how to move our mouth to produce the right sounds, right? That's
Yes.
amazing. I see some important things in the chat. Some people say, I don't speak English. I don't understand everything. That is perfect. No worries. We are here to learn. So activate closed captions down here, CC, click and activate, and you can see subtitles. That can help you. And also try to understand the general idea, not every word. The idea is that you learn something new today, okay? Step by step, you are going to start understanding more, okay? And I see another great, another comment here. Alvaro says, can you do a course about colloquial expressions? Alvaro, I have great news for you. We already have 2 courses with colloquial expressions. We will share the links in some minutes. We'll share the links with you so you can go and check them. Those 2 courses are great for all these idioms and phrasal verbs and colloquial expressions. We have them around already. So just ask for it. We have it here. Amazing, G. And I also want to remind everybody, and if you don't know, I want to let you know that we also have practice sessions. These are practice with other students, you know, already from all over the world, and with a teacher. And what do we practice? Well, we practice everything that you're learning in the courses. So we recommend you to take a course before the practice session, and then you come to this session to speak and put into practice in a specific context everything that you're learning, because we know that practice is essential when we are learning a language. How do you access? Well, we send the link already here in the resources, and I am going to show you how to access, how to navigate it, and how to book your practice sessions, okay? I think you should see it soon somewhere. I always get confused. I think it's on my left or on my right. Somewhere here, you will see it. Like here
right
or here. I always get confused with the screen, you know, because it mirrors. Okay, so I think there, you will see it. You come here to platzi.com/cursos/English activities, and you go to practice sessions schedule web. You click there and you find this calendar. Read these recommendations. These are important recommendations for you. So read these recommendations. We encourage you to take the course before the sessions. Come ready to participate, to speak, because those sessions are for you to practice and speak. You click in book now, and you can see the schedule level by level. We have sessions for A1, A2, basic. Those people who say, I don't speak English, I don't understand. These are the practice sessions for you. Basic A1, A2. We have different schedules, morning, evening, and noon. Morning, noon, and evening. So you have different times. We give you the option to select the one that works for you. We have also intermediate, B1 or intermediate level, and advanced level as well. And we have some for English for specific purposes. So English for a specific context. This week, finances. You just click there in the one you want to attend. You check what's the course you need to take before. You can access there and you register. Click in register and that's it. Then you join the session and you come and practice more. G, you have been in, you are the teacher for these sessions. What can you tell us? What do you like the most about the practice sessions?
I was actually just writing a comment in the chat to invite our students to join, to remind them, like you were saying, why that we have levels, different levels that they can join, beginners, intermediate, and advanced. It doesn't matter what level you're in, we will have a practice session for you. I think that some important things for you to consider is that you should first have seen the course or started working on the course, because in the practice session, we don't go deep into the explanation. We only have 1 hour, so we want to take advantage of that space and work on practicing as much as we can so that you can use the concepts, use the vocabulary with a group of colleagues. Yes, we have activities, we have games, we have little quizzes, but mostly it's for you to practice with your classmates. So the first suggestion is that you have started working on the course or that you have completed the course. So make sure that you have that clear. The second thing I recommend is that you know your level, that you identify which session is the best for you. Like I mentioned, we have different levels, so make sure that you go to the practice sessions and you start to identify what is the right level for you. And my third suggestion is that you practice as much as possible. Don't be shy, don't be timid. This is a space for you. We're very, very excited to have these encounters, these spaces where we can help you, give you immediate feedback, answer your questions. So please participate in the chat, raise your hand, ask questions, make comments, and it will be a very nice team effort because sometimes I can answer your question, or maybe your classmate can answer questions or doubts that you have. So you're invited. So happy to see you there. There are a lot of students that are already joining and that have become regulars, yes, that have attended consistently in the different practice sessions. And I'm very happy to see you, get to know you, and of course, help you with your English skills. So there you go.
Amazing, G. I know that with that personalized invitation, students are going to be there, of course. And we know that practice, it's always something that important. And we also know that now that we can gather in person, it's also nice to have those spaces to see each other in person, right? So I have great news. If you are in Bogota, for now, Bogota, we'll start expanding, we'll see, but we started with Bogota for now. If you are in Bogota and you want to come and practice, next Friday, July the 7th, and you correct me if it's the 8th, I think, July the 8th, we are going to be, actually G and I are going to be there with you if you sign up in a meetup in person. We are going to be talking about cultures, about traveling. You asked for that topic. We asked, some of you asked for it. So we are going to be practicing in person here in Bogota. How do you sign up? We are going to share the link here in the resources as well. You will see on the Meetup app or website, you can go there, look for Platzi, and join us here in Bogota next Friday at 6:30 p.m. We are going to have some fun, get to know each other in person, and of course, practice English. Now, I want to say one more thing to those people that said, I don't know English, my English is basic. Recently, we also launched a course, English for Beginners. This is a course that starts from the basics, the alphabet, the basic vocabulary, basic grammar. If you say, no, I don't understand, English is difficult, take that course, English for Beginners. It's an amazing course. It has many practice activities, and it helps you to start with your English process. We will share the link here in the resources section as well. Wow, G, we shared a lot of things today, right? So for beginners, intermediate, advanced, practice, and more practice. In English Academy, we have many resources for our students to practice and learn and improve their English all the time.
That's right.
Right? What's your favorite from all of them, G?
Well, I don't know if I can choose just one. Why? You're putting me in a difficult position because I love interacting with our students in the different spaces, but I am particularly excited about next week's meetup because it's going to be my first time seeing our students in person. So I'm especially excited about that one, but I love all of them.
I'm with you. I understand. It's it's a little bit tough to select, right?
Yes, yes.
Amazing, G. And of course, we say we have many spaces to learn, to practice, and this life is not the exception. We have a wonderful teacher that brings a very important topic that is countable and uncountable nouns in English. And of course, many of you already know him. It is Ravee. But before we go with Ravee and introduce him and go with his class, we are going to watch this video.
I have two passions in my life, teaching and cooking. My first memory of cooking is when I was 6 years old with my mother in our kitchen. My journey with cooking started there. My first memory of teaching is from 2014 in Bogota, Colombia. I became an English teacher and started teaching executive professionals in the amazing city of Bogota. I have combined my two passions, teaching and cooking, in this workshop for you. And you are also going to cook with me. Together, we will take this journey of mixing English and cooking. I am going to create opportunities for you in this workshop to practice in the context of cooking. Things like inviting your friends for dinner, buying groceries for your dinner, preparing for a dinner party, and finally, we are going to cook 2 dishes together in my kitchen.
My name is Ravee Lakmani, and I want to welcome you to the Basic English Workshop A2 Practice in the Kitchen. So, are you ready to take this journey with me? Let's go.
Okay, and what a better introduction for Ravee, right? Right there with his workshop. Don't miss it. And if you already took it, please let us know what you think about it. But with no further ado, Ravee, how are you today?
Hey, Waira. Hey, everyone. Nice to be here. Thank you for that lovely and warm introduction. It's nice to be here. I'm excited to be in this live. You know me, I love lives and I love interacting with students. And yeah, I'm just, excited overall. The practice taller, the workshop is out. So go and take it. Let me know what you think of it. I love to cook, I love to teach. So let's do this. Let's do this.
Amazing, Ravee. Today, however, you don't bring cooking workshop here in the live. You are not going to cook for us. Maybe in the future we can think about it.
Now that's an idea.
Yes, just, mentioning it out there. But today you bring, however, a very important topic that sometimes can be confusing, but it's not that difficult, right, Ravee? So all yours, please guide us through this very important topic.
Thank you. So it's not only that it's not difficult, it's actually quite simple and easy to understand, but also, like you said, it's commonly confused, right? Students sometimes get confusion when they talk about countable and uncountable nouns, and that's exactly what I'm going to help you with today. So without any further wait, let me show you what you are going to learn. So here it is. Los trucos para identificar sustantivos contables y incontables en inglés. Again, if you don't know me, my name is Ravee. I work as an English teacher and a creative specialist in Platts English Academy. You can also find me on social media like Twitter. I like talking to my students. So ask me a question, tell me something about the courses. If you have an idea, tell me. On Twitter or on TikTok. If you are somebody who likes to have fun on TikTok, come and say hello. Now we have our Platzi Academy TikTok as well. So go and check it out. Follow it for never stop learning, basically, right? On TikTok as well. Now let's continue. Los trucos para identificar countable and uncountable nouns. First of all, tell me, can you count the number of stars in the sky? Tell me in the chat. Let's go with Waira first. Waira, do you think you can count the number of stars in the sky?
Why?
Sorry. Okay, Ravee, I've got to say that I've tried, but it's really difficult. I've never counted more than 20 because I get lost. There are too many. So I would say no. Very hard task.
Right? That's like the common answer. Like we can't count all the stars in the sky. Now, let's see in the chat. Tell me, can you count the number of stars in the sky? Let's see in the chats what students are saying.
Well, no.
Right? That is like the common answer. Like we can't really count the stars in the sky. But if you ask me, actually, stars are countable nouns in English. Right? I have heard this phrase where people say English is strange. English makes no sense. But today we are going to make sense of why stars are countable. Okay, that's exactly what we are going to do. Now, question number 2. Get ready, because this is practicing. Okay, you're going to practice with me. So make sure you are answering my questions in the comments. Next question is, do you know the amount of milk or coffee in your house? If you go to your refrigerator right now, can you tell me the amount of milk that is in your kitchen, in your refrigerator, or in your house? Let's see. Or it could be coffee. I don't know. Let's go with Gina. Maybe Gina can help us with this question. Gina, what do you think? Do you know the amount of milk or coffee in your house?
I do, because there is none, Ravee, right now. But I know where you're going, and I believe we cannot count milk or coffee.
But can you tell me, like, if I ask you, the amount of milk, can you tell me how much the amount of milk in your house?
I could, yes. Do you want me to give you examples, or should we go to the students?
No, it's okay. It's only, let's go to the students. Let's see in the chat. People are saying stars I can't count. Some people are saying I'm confused. I understand. This sometimes is a confusing topic, and that is the reason we are doing this. Okay, so Gina can tell me basically, yes, I have this much milk in my house or this much coffee in my house, but actually milk and coffee are uncountable nouns in English. So let's find out. Okay, let's do this together. Let's find out how stars are countable and coffee is uncountable. Okay, let's do this. So how can we identify? How can we tell what is a countable noun or what is an uncountable noun? So first of all, let's talk about countable nouns. Sustantivos contables. Okay. If you can count something, if it's possible, then something is counted. Those things, those nouns are countable, like stars. You can actually count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can count. The total number of stars in the universe? Maybe not. But can you count the stars from your window? Yes, you can count, right? It is possible to count, just like books or toys or people. All these things are possible to count. So first question to ask is, can I count this? And if the answer is yes, then that is a countable noun, right? So that's number 1. Now, number 2, how can I identify? Can I say a number before it? So can I say 5 books, 5 stars, 5 toys, 5 students? Yes, right? In that case, it is countable. And lastly, they have singular and plural forms. So countable nouns always have a singular, one thing, and then more than one. Always, right? So apple, we have apples. One laptop, laptops, right? Student becomes students. If you can do this, that means the noun is countable. So these are the 3 key things to remember when you talk about countable nouns. Now use this criteria and tell me in the chat 5 things, 5 cosas around you. Okay, look around you in your room. 5 countable things around you in your room. Tell me in the chat 5 countable nouns. Let's go first with Waira. Waira is going to tell us 5 countable things.
Amazing. Okay. 5 different countable things. I can see my plants, like that one right there. Plants. I have pens, many, more than I need, I have to say. Okay.
I have seen them.
Yes, many. Cell phone. I don't have many, but I can count it. I can count them. I see so many things. Books back there. I have some books. My studio is near to my kitchen, so I can see some plates as well. I think that's 5, right? Am I missing one?
I think so. Yeah. Definitely.
There are many countable things, Ravee, to be honest.
I guess, yeah. You're 100% right. We have many countable and uncountable things around us. But let's focus on countable things. Thank you for sharing that. Now let's go to the chat and see what answers we have in the chat. So there are some examples. I'm going to come back to them, because there's a confusion between money and bottle of sugar, and we will talk about that. But let's talk about countable nouns for now. Let's see. Stars, books, toys. Yes. Desk, laptop, pencil, says Fernando. Okay. Danny, GR, notebooks, bottles, pencils, cell phone, beds. Okay. Bed, 1 bed, 2 beds, countable. Great. Nice. I like it. Don Beer, which is an amazing name, by the way. Don Beer says plants, books, games, consoles, bottles again, guitars. All these are countable things. Thank you for sharing your example. So now you know, right? Countable. If you can count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, countable. Now, these are mine. These are my examples. Webcams, monitors, bottles. I have like more than 1 bottle here. Notebooks, pens, cushions. For some reason we have a lot of cushions. Ask my wife why, and she will tell you exactly. We have many cushions. So countable, right? Now, she's looking at me. Now let's go with uncountable. So now from countable, we go to uncountable. If you cannot express in numbers, then that noun is uncountable, right? So, for example, you can't say 5 milks, 5 waters, 2 sugars. Now, I saw a comment in the chat that says, oh, but I can say a bottle of water. Yes, you can. That's how we express quantity. Bottle of milk. Right? A glass of milk. But if you think about it, it's the glass that is countable, not the water or milk. Right? Same thing with sugars. When we say, do you want some sugar in your coffee? You say, yeah, 2 sugars, please. It's actually 2 spoons of sugar. We are referring to the spoons that are countable. Right? Cucharas, cucharadas, cucharitas, whatever. Information, for example. I can't ask you, can you give me 3 informations, please? There is no such thing like 3 information. Or I can see 5 airs around me. No. Air cannot be expressed in numbers. Then we have abstract things like happiness, love, hate, jealousy. All these things cannot be counted in numbers. And lastly, this is a question to ask. Do they have a plural form? No. Uncountable nouns usually don't have plural forms, right? So, for example, airs doesn't exist, informations doesn't exist, sugars doesn't exist. Again, when we say 2 sugars, we mean 2 tablespoons or teaspoons of sugar, right? All those things, they don't have plural forms. So this is how you can identify uncountable nouns. Now go to the chat and tell me, again, same exercise, 5 uncountable nouns, uncountable things in your house, in your kitchen, in your room. Tell me 5. Let's go with this time Gina. Gina maybe can help us identifying 5 things from her house.
The more difficult ones. Let me see. Well, water.
Okay, cool.
Some water here. So
Mm-hmm.
again, like Ravee said, we can count maybe the glass. In this case, it's one glass, but what's in it, water, we cannot count. I have a salt lamp. And the lamp we can count, but the salt, we would have to use a quantifier like grains, right? So I would say maybe that.
Cool.
Air, the air I breathe, Ravee, is all around me. So
The fresh air of Bogota, of
the
course.
fresh, cool air of Bogota, that would be another one. I don't have milk or coffee, but I believe I do have some juice. So that as well.
That counts.
And money in my pockets.
Ooh,
So
okay. I like that. I like that. And thank you for bringing up money. A lot of students think that, but teacher, money is countable. I can count money. Well, my question is, can you give me 5 monies, please? I need 5 monies. Gina, can you give me 5 monies?
5 monies, Ravee. I think you're having English issues right now.
Exactly. I need to study more in Platzi English Academy.
Yes.
You cannot give me 5 monies. You can give me, what can you give me?
Coins. I can give you a coin, or I can give you a specific bill. Yeah, so is it $1? Is it a peso? And what is the amount, let's say, that you need? But no, I cannot give you 1 money. I can give you 1,000 pesos. Yes,
and I can go and buy an almohavna with it, but I cannot ask you for 1,000 monies. It doesn't exist. So currency is something that we can count. Money in general, the concept of money is uncountable. So thank you for sharing that, Gina. A great example. Now, in my case, I have cheese, water, rice, electricity is all around us, but we cannot count it. And money, of course, the nice example that Gina gave us. Now, let's go to the chat, and we have some nice examples here. Air, yes. Beer, yes, a good example. Again, you can count beers as in glasses or pints of beers, but the actual beer, you cannot count it, just like water. Gasoline, you need liters or gallons of gasoline. Gas is the same. Pepper, yeah. Salt, water, sugar, oil, good. You need liters, right? Litros, milliliters to measure these things. Internet, yes. There's only one internet. There are no 5 internets, right? But you can count megabytes. Good. Honey, Honey. Be careful with the spelling, honey. Cents, pesos, dollars, all that is countable. Good. The rain, yes, you cannot count the rain. Nice examples. Thank you for sharing. Now, the last thing I want to tell you, or give you a trick to use countable and uncountable. You can use many with countable. So you can say, well, how many of something, right? How many dollars do you have, right? Because dollars are countable. And you can use much with uncountable. So for example, you don't need much sugar if you are trying to be healthy, right? Much is used with uncountable. And the same way, you can make questions. You can make questions to talk about the amount, quantities of these things. For example, how many eggs do you eat every week? I was thinking, how many eggs do I eat? How many eggs do you eat every week? We eat so many eggs. What about Waira? How many eggs do you eat every week, Waira? You're a big egg fan.
Thinking. I do like eggs, but I don't eat very often, like just the eggs. However, I like to cook. And to make a cake, you need eggs. And I like cakes.
I know that as well. Yes, you have a sweet tooth. Yes.
I do. Yes. I would say maybe I eat 5 to 7 eggs a week.
Okay, cool. That's
not too many.
That's
maybe
not too many,
once a day. Yeah, not many.
Not
I think
many.
you eat more.
I do. You have seen my Instagram posts of my breakfast. So you see how Waida is sort of explaining quantities like not many, but she said you eat many eggs. We are using many with countable things like eggs. But yes, I do. I eat like, I don't know, 15 eggs a week.
Wow.
2-3 every day. That's like my go-to breakfast. All right.
Okay, very different, very different. Sometimes I don't do, some days I don't even have eggs at all.
Okay, interesting. Let's see the chat. Tell me, students, how many eggs do you eat every day, every week? Sorry, let's see. Do we have any answers from students?
Yes. I want to share one that I see here, Ravee. So Danny GR says, I eat 4 eggs a week.
Cool.
Don Beer goes to the other extreme. He says 30 eggs. Is that in 1 week, 30 eggs? That surprises me. Maybe all your family? I don't know. Okay.
Cool.
Those are the answers I can see around here.
No worries. Cool. That's great. Now there's another question coming, so be ready to answer that question. Let's continue. So many for countable and much for uncountable. How much milk do you drink every day? Now, this is a question for Gina. Let's start with Gina, but tell me in the comments, okay? How much milk do you drink every day? Gina, what about you? How much drink do you?
How much drink do I milk?
How much milk do you drink? It's Tuesday, you know, it's getting late in Canada. It happens.
It happens. It happens. We had a long weekend here in Colombia, so that happens too. Actually, Ravee, I don't drink milk. I don't drink milk, or hardly ever, maybe in some type of juice. But I can answer the egg question. I eat 7. I know 1 per day. But milk, I would say almost no milk.
Wow, very precise. 7 eggs a week. I like that. You know, same here. I don't drink much milk. I take milk in tea. That's it. Maybe 2 spoons of milk. You know. So yeah, not much. Let's check the. Thank you for sharing that. Let's check the chat. I drink. Let's see, 1 cup of milk every day. Cool. So you see, you can count the cups, right? Cups, but you cannot count milk. You need an instrument to count those things. 10 eggs per week, approximately. Good. And I don't drink milk. I drink coconut milk or drink. Uriel Mendoza says, nice. Same thing. Coconut milk is milk as well. We cannot count those things. All right. Now, thank you all. Now, before I go, again, we are talking about the Taller de Inglés Básico A2, Practica en la Cocina. Why? Because in this course, we practice countable and uncountable nouns and how to use them in the context of cooking. So this is why I thought this would be a great topic for all of you to refresh or learn again or learn for the first time. Again, it's an important topic. Lots of students make mistakes, you know, with countable and uncountable nouns. So this is the reason we are talking about that. That's it. These were los trucos para identificar sustantivos countable and uncountable. I'm Ravee, and back to you, Waida.
Amazing, Ravee. Thank you so much. You got, I'm hungry already. Okay, and participation was amazing, Ravee. There are 2 questions that I want us to answer, and I want your help. One is candy. Is candy countable or uncountable? Like the candy you eat? So, the one that I love.
So let's the one that you like that a lot, right? You like candies a lot. So first, let's go back to the criteria for checking this. Can you count? Can you express candy with a number? Can you say I have 5 candies with me? Can you say that? If the answer is yes, then yes. Does candy have a plural form? Candy, candies. Yes, it does. So in that case, that noun candy is countable.
Amazing. Yes, because we can have them, you know, in small pieces, right? I can eat many candies in one day. Not many eggs, but many candies.
I think you need to switch that.
No, that's good for me. That's my metabolism. And there is another question, Ravee, that I find very interesting. That is about bread.
Mhm.
The word bread is uncountable because here in Colombia, we say dos panes, right? We say one bread, two breads, three breads. Let's say that would be the equivalent. But I don't know if in English is the same. This is a question by Marti Lopez M. Okay, you get me confused with those nicknames there. But what do you say, Ravee? I love this question.
Cool. So we are going to go back again to our criteria. Usually, does bread have a plural form? Technically, it doesn't. There are no, like, we don't say breads. In some cases, we do say, oh, there are so many breads in supermarket. What we are saying is there are many types of breads. That's what we are trying to say. So it's one of those exceptions where it is countable. You can count, but you can count a loaf of bread, okay, which is the measurement of bread, or slices of bread. So again, you need some kind of measurement to count bread. Informally speaking, they might use it. You might see somebody say, oh, there's a lot of breads in my supermarket. You might hear that.
Amazing, Ravee. And I want to add one thing, and this is how language represents realities, right? Bread in English is the big one, the one that you need to slice to make sandwich, for example. But then we have different kinds of little bread, let's say, right? Like for hot dogs or hamburgers, or that come in different shapes. So those are not called bread in English, right? So you don't say a hamburger bread. You say a hamburger bun, right?
And those are countable.
Those are countable, but that's not bread. That's a bun. Or a roll. That's another kind of a small type of bread. Then you can count rolls, but not bread, because bread is the big one. Okay?
Yeah.
Excellent question.
Nice.
Okay, amazing, Ravee. Thank you so much for this great class. I know everybody was there participating, learning a lot, and now it's time to play a game. Ravee and I don't know what the game is about. We will see, and we want you to participate with us. So we are going to watch a video, and then we'll be back and play a game. Let's see what it is about, but stay here after this video.
Do you know what it means when something costs a bomb? It means it's really expensive. For example, hey Cesar, hey, that's a nice sweater.
Thank you. I should hope so. It cost a bomb.
Nunca pares de aprender.
Okay, and we are back to play a game. Let me know in the chat. Are you ready for this game? You need all your attention and all your energy. And I don't know what the game is about. So, G, I can't wait. Please let us know what this game is about. I can't wait to know what it is.
So, in order to play this game, you need to get a glass of milk, and we're going to compete to see who drinks. No, I'm kidding. It's just we talked a lot about milk and eggs. So now I'm thinking, let's go grab a glass of milk. But no. This game is such a great game. I think we all know and love this game because we've played it at least once in our life. And this is a good all round of hangman. So I'm going to share my screen so that you can see the game. Give me 1 second. There, you should be able to see it. Let me know. Yes, it's visible. Why? Can you see it?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes, I'm ready.
So what we have here is a good old hangman, and I wanted to continue the topic to make sure that it was aligned to what we reviewed today. So we're going to be working with countable and uncountable nouns. So what is the idea? We're going to take turns. So Y guesses a letter, and if the letter is part of the word, then Y gets a second chance, and she can continue to guess until she misses. And then we go with Ravee, and the same for you, Ravee. If you get one letter correct and then another, you can continue. However, if you believe you have the answer already and it is your turn, then go for it. And we'll also stay attentive to the students and their guesses too. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Why choose a letter and choose wisely?
Oh,
Wow, I love this.
Yeah.
Everyone, please tell us your letters in the chat so Ravee and I can have some help from you.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, please. We need your help, please, students. So this is all like in the context of like cooking and things, like food, Gina?
Wait, I don't want to give you so many clues. They are countable and uncountable nouns.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, fair
Not
enough.
necessarily food.
Are you gonna tell us that this is a countable or uncountable before we start?
I can give you some clues, but I would rather, after we saw the word, we could ask our students to see if they remember.
I like that.
I love it. And
So
it's
why?
more challenging. Okay.
It is.
I'm going to start with a vowel. I'm going to start with the first letter of the alphabet, A.
Let's see if A is your lucky letter. It
Yes.
is. You get to select another one. Why? Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go with a dips idea. I'm going to say B.
B.
Oh.
Yes.
This is like yeah. I think Huayra knows what this is.
I think that the word is one that I love, that is bread.
Let's go ahead and check. That
Imagine
means
if it's not.
Let's see. It means we would have to follow it with an R,
Ooh,
an
okay.
E,
Aha.
a D. It is.
Cool. Wow.
Bread never fails me, so.
is on your side.
Yeah.
And I want to know from our students if they remember. And actually, Ravee just answered a question related to this word. So is it countable or is it uncountable? I see that our students already are guessing in the in the chat. A couple of them. Yes, Edith, Uriel, Gufnex, Nix. Aura de papel. Our students had it. Yeah, they knew. Is it countable or uncountable, team? Let us know in the chat. And Ravee, now it's your time to shine.
All right.
Next
Let's do
word.
this. So we have 6 letters over here. All right, let's try. Oh, this is the first one is the scariest because you just don't know, right? You don't know. Okay, let's go with let's go with G.
G, like my name. Let's see if it's your lucky letter.
Oh,
It's not.
Oh no! Oh, oh, that was a shock. Okay.
It's not. So we go over to Y.
All right.
I'm thinking here. I'm gonna go with E.
E. See, we know there's no G. There is one E.
Oh, good. I was scared.
Okay.
What could be the
I
next?
go again, right?
Yes.
So,
If you get
I'm
one
going-
letter correct, you can go again.
okay, I'm gonna go with T.
T.
T as in topic.
As in topic, as in toy. This could be a risky one, but let's see. Y feels lucky. No T.
Oh, okay. E, something that has E in it, and it just before it ends a word. Countable or uncountable. Okay. Help. Students, please help us in the chat. What do you think? Because I'm struggling over here to realize what this word is. What is this word? Okay, I'm gonna go with okay, let's go with B. B for Bob. No, don't do this.
We have any letter suggestions? Please,
Okay.
our community, our students need to help because we already lost a head, we're losing part of the body and a leg. So
Yeah. I see very nice options, but orange, cheese, they don't fit because, well, unless it is like, no, oranges, but no, I think it's too long. Someone says scared. I'm not sure, Fernanda, if you're asking if we are scared or if the word is scared, but we are a little scared here.
Yeah, and
I
the
think
hangman.
that's what they're feeling.
Yeah.
Ooh, I see
think
some
I
students are guessing correctly.
I think so. Let's go with letter P. P as in popsicle.
Ooh, now we have it.
2 P's. I think our students have the right answer.
I think it's a delicious fruit, apples. In this case, apples.
Apples.
Oh.
This point we have to give to our students.
Yes, yeah.
They helped.
It was not mine.
100%.
Very good.
You saved the hangman, students. You saved the hangman.
You did,
Thank
because
you.
you're participating, you're playing here with us as well. So we have apples and countable or uncountable?
That's like a real question.
I think you made it easier this time, G, because you made it plural. And if our students remember, only one of those can have a plural, and it is countables. So you gave us a little clue there.
Very good, and good for the reminder, just in case maybe if you joined later in the class, then Y just gave you a very valuable tip and reminder mentioned by Ravee, as if it has singular and plural, then it is countable. Let's go with the next one. Y, I think we have time for one more or two more. What do you say?
Let's see how difficult this one is.
Depending on the difficulty. So let's go with Ravee.
Oh,
Guess.
Okay. So we have 5 letters over here. Let's go with okay, I'm gonna go with C. C for Charlie.
C for Charlie. No C.
Oh.
You lost the head.
Oh god.
Why? Your turn.
I'm scared now. Okay, I'm gonna go with vowels again. I'm going to go with O.
With O, like, oh my God, look, you have 2 O's.
Oh, look at that. Okay. I'm gonna go with letter L now.
L. No L. Ravee.
Something that has double O in it and it's 5 letters. L O M O O. Can I go for S? S for sugar.
S for sugar. Good guess. We have an S at the end.
Okay.
And our students are giving you some clues there.
All right, let me check.
To choose some letters.
Okay.
And I think they're guessing already the correct answer.
Yes. Let's go. I'm gonna take a chance on all of you students who said books. Let's see if it's books. If not, then we lose the guy.
You are correct. Again, the students are saving the day.
Yes.
I love it.
Books.
Thank you.
And like we mentioned a couple of minutes ago, if the noun has a plural form, then it is countable. 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, 3 books. Very good. Excellent team. Do we have time for the last one?
Let's do one more. Yes.
One more. Go for it. Okay, let's give it to Y now. Let's start with Y.
Let's start again with A.
Lucky A. Oh no, unlucky A.
Oh, not this time. I need to make a little parenthesis here. And some people said loops, doors for the previous one, tools. All of them good options, right? All of them fit, but it was books.
Boots.
Okay.
I also saw boots there.
Boots. There you go.
And all of them countable.
Yeah.
Because they all have plural forms. Nice.
Very good. Very good. Ravee, your turn.
Okay, 6 letters, and we've lost our head. I want to go with let's go with K. K for kilo.
Ooh, feeling risky. No K.
Oh.
Help your teachers, because
yeah,
again,
please.
difficult. Why?
Let's
Your
see.
turn.
I'm going to go with a vowel again. I'm gonna go with you. You for, as in
Umbrella.
Ukraine. I don't know,
Ah.
umbrella.
As in
Thank
Ukraine,
you.
umbrella. No, you again. You lost the head,
Oh.
part of the body, and the leg. The left
Oh.
leg. Oh God. Ravee, your turn again.
I'm gonna go with H. H for hotel.
H for hotel or honey. No, H, we lost the second leg.
Oh, I thought it was. I had it. I thought I had it.
You only have 2 arms, so please, somebody
Okay.
help.
I'm going to follow Klaus Vega advice and Mark Lopez, and I'm going to go with the vowel E. E for elephant.
Ah,
Yes.
much better
you.
with E.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cloud. Thank you, Mard Lopez, for the inspiration, because your teachers were scared.
Yes.
Yes.
We are still scared.
You're
Yes.
still scared.
Well, double E and something ending in double E.
What could it be? Go for it. Let's go. Our students are giving some suggestions there. Ravee, what do you think? Another letter there.
I mean, there are not too many words ending with double E, but I'm having a blank,
Oh,
having a blank moment.
Ravee, check the chat. De La Luz area, I think they got the answer.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mhm.
Let's
I
see. Let's
think
see.
so.
I don't know about that, but you can try with one of the letters there mentioned.
Which one? My chat is slower than yours, I think, White.
Coffee.
Ooh,
Ah.
okay.
Interesting. Let's see if there's a C. There is, and an O. And an F.
Yay. Wow.
Very good.
Thank you, De La Luz.
And last question. Is coffee countable or uncountable? Let us know in the chat. Thank you so much for participating. You saved the day, definitely, for your teachers. So thank you so much for that participation. Great job.
Amazing.
Wow.
This was really fun. It's been a long time since the last time I played Hangman, and I've got to say, I really, really enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Gina. Thank you, everybody, for supporting it as well, and Ravee for playing. This was really tricky, you know, coffee is a common word, but you can't think of it in the moment, right? You just forget everything. Okay. Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ravee. Thank you, Gina. And thank you, everybody, for joining us today in this live. Remember, we will see each other next Tuesday, same time, 6 p.m. Colombian time, here again to know more about what English Academy has for you, learn about a new topic, and of course, play a new game and learn as we have fun and get to know each other and interact. Have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
See you soon.
See you. Ciao.